Version ruined. Pop off is the name of it. Okay, there was that one. The only one we have left is to find the mask in this one. Okay. Pretty sure I'm gonna do what I did last time where it worked. I'm gonna hit this one, and then I'll hit the other one. I think is the way this thing works. So I'd select number 4. If not, I'll just do it again until I get it right. Yep. Cool. So we got the mask. I'm wondering what else happens.
Remember? You said I want.
Okay, so I think those two... I'm opening this up. So the next one I do is DT. Okay. And that was an ending. Save it, because it gave us the option. So we're setting timelines so they can be in a specific order. Now I picked the middle one. And choice is transport. Transport, choice transport, then jump to new exclamation mark in the transportation fragment. This one? I have to do this one first. It says choice transport, which is not transporter. Oh, no, the choice is to transport. Then we go down in here. That's what it's telling me to do. It's unlocked, so I want to do it. Hopefully we'll, like, unlock everything. That's kind of my goal here.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Akane will come back. Right?
In this history, maybe.
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transmutation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge.
You don't have to take any drugs?
So...
That's good.
what
You're just
should
going to
we
go outside
do
more?
for now?
Go for walks, man.
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
No?
Of course. There's no
Oh,
way I
wow,
could
he
abandon
did. What a
him.
boss.
Let's rest for now.
And now they're essentially
figure
going to
things
do
out
it
when
so
we
they
wake
can
up.
have kids. I mean, if you're cooped up for 9 to 10 months, well, wait, you're waiting for Akane to come back, so maybe you wouldn't. Back in this room, the Power Ranger suits.
What is it?
Does something seem different about this now?
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
You wouldn't have saved the dog? I mean, I wouldn't have either
Maybe
when
it
it's
was
life
your
or death.
imagination?
I'll try my best to keep the dog, like, to love the dog, but... I mean... I really hope I never have to make that decision. Because I freaking love animals.
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it.
Write a prescription that you have to be outside an hour a day. Oh,
I knew you'd be in here.
they're actually going through them waiting the 9 to 10
I
months.
actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason. Phi's safe, right?
I truly wish that's true.
Oh, right. In this one, they haven't found Phi. But we know where she's dead because she died in that incinerator, which is why they go to the
Please,
incinerator.
open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could have.
And now they're getting
tell
stir
us
crazy.
Why? Zero! Zero!
What I wouldn't like is essentially my underwear would turn to, like, disgustingness. And let me tell you, it wouldn't take 9 months for it to happen. At least they can take showers. Or not. Bet she has that running just to sit there and to be alone so he doesn't come in. That's actually pretty relaxing.
I wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
That's it?
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
Oh, that's true. If you can shower, you can clean your clothes. I've had to clean my clothes in a
It's so...
hotel bathtub before.
Really?
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes. No innocent children being
Didn't have to
abducted.
mention the rape part.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
But at least this way, we don't
Oh
have
my
to know
gosh.
about it.
I'll tell you guys a story
That's
about a
why it's
hotel
peaceful.
bathtub.
No horrible bosses, no annoying drama.
I never got to
between
see it. I saw
coworkers.
pictures, but oh my gosh.
You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous
Valid.
restaurant.
Valid points.
I got tired
This will
of
be true
seeing
for
it.
generations to come. Oh,
It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Blue Bird? This is a music box using it as a motif. What is it?
Oh, nothing. So, what about it is the same?
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home all along? They traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar. I guess... I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
In your
Yes.
heart.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the bluebird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers the moment you believe you have it.
They could both be right.
It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Touche. Sorry.
You won't disappear. Will you?
That bear, really? That happened? That's pretty
See?
dumb. Oh, wow. They tried to charge you because they thought you took the shower curtain or because you were asking for one? Oh,
Not gonna eat it?
I'm throwing a tantrum.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
We've been trapped in here for a month now.
There you go, Hangbok.
What in the world is
The
Akane
bird
doing?
is caging the cage. Also, happy
It's
hump day.
possible that she doesn't remember anything about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own. Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because
just
she
'cause you asked for one?
manipulated him into doing it.
Isn't that just considered
Diana.
to be normal to have?
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I'm sorry, I'm renting a room. I thought I'd have a shower
month ago,
curtain.
you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same
It is,
scenery,
Hangbok. This is
the same
apparently the
can.
third one. And we
I
played it
feel
out
like
of order
I'm
because I'm an
losing my
idiot.
mind.
But yes, this is a zero escape game. The nunnery games. Or nonnery, however you
It's
want to say
all
that.
Rebecca's fault. She was the head nurse.
Rebecca's a head nurse.
She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you?
And we're going to play the other ones eventually.
You're
Like,
single
not too
now,
far from now.
But Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed.
Oh yeah, Hangbok.
He screwed
We
up
got
at work, garnering
the thing
a
from
large
Steam,
debt,
the group of it.
if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, he came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around.
This is really creepy that he would
Asking
know that,
for
unless
money,
it's him.
Sex. And if you said no, he beat you black and blue.
And then I would
He's
punch him.
even stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop! Stop
So her crazy abusive ex is still out there, and that's why she wants to stay here?
This?
Dude.
Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
Slap.
Stop playing around.
At least Gabe's getting food. Whew. She's drinking herself in right now?
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here.
You're drunk.
Ugh. It's been a whole
Basically,
month
Sky.
and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
Stop talking your nonsense. Give it back.
No.
I said give it
No.
back. Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
She's gonna lick it up off the ground? They have an entire bar.
You're so silly. You thought I was serious?
Oh gosh.
Like, I'd actually lick that?
If he's smart, he'll just like
Diana,
dump all the other ones out,
you're-
like down the drain.
I can't take it anymore! I'm so sick of this!
Gabe's just like, I'm cool.
Hey, sleep with me?
She's drunk.
Do you hate me?
No, but
Of
I'd
course not.
never take advantage of a drunk lady.
Then sleep with me. Come on, hurry.
No. Because I care about you, the answer is no.
Oh, I see.
Does the game have multiple
You
endings?
don't
I'm
have
not
the
actually.
balls.
Oh, actually, when you go to the
Coward.
saving things, there's like
Then
things that end in an,
How
like
about-
a finality. So I think there are multiple
won't you
endings.
kill me? Please.
Like it's not a
Kill me.
spoiler at the very beginning. You can actually save
saying?
everyone right away,
I'd
and then it's
rather
an
be
ending.
Killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this.
Just cut it out!
Oh.
Wait! Where are you going?
You just slapped her, dude. But yeah, there's really cool endings. Or not really cool. They're not all cool, but there are different ways for the story to definitely end. Pretty much. I'm glad you didn't
I'm sorry.
stop.
It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma. I...
It's bound to happen when you're like, oh my gosh, they even did one of these. In the pod. And they closed the pod. Well, dang. Just to make sure Zero can't see, I'm sure. It kind of limits you to what abilities you can use.
I have a dream.
That was Monday.
You want to go to the moon, right? You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Hey, Sigma.
He totally has
Can you
cameras in the
tell me
pod.
now why you know so much about me?
I mean, Zero would
Well,
have
I've
foreseen
lived
that.
with you for 3 years. So I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a different one. Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense again.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better.
Do you remember any of the lottery numbers between now and then? Because that would really help out. 3 months later.
I need to tell you something. Sigma. I may be...
You don't think they didn't stop at that one time? So yeah, doing it all. Okay, 11/16/2029. Is that where it came from? Yep. I think that's the code.
You did amazing, Diana. It's a healthy boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something... I think...
You should have known if they're... Okay. Has anybody had twins? Shouldn't you know by, like, the last couple months that there's definitely more than one in here? Not, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's a second one. I didn't even think about it.
So cute.
Yes.
It's a whole other gigantic mass.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Yeah.
Well, I did have a hunch. But I couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter.
Game? You said they had barely 9 months food left, 3 months in. She's pregnant. That means you had to deal with pregnant mom hunger. Where's Gabe? Probably ate him. And they did that. And they've all had the same thing of clothes.
I'm just glad you gave birth safely. even in a place like this.
It's all because of you, Sigma. Thank you.
Stop. I didn't do anything.
You gave me your food as soon as you knew I was pregnant.
You were the one who did all the work. Thank you, truly. I couldn't be more proud. You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie. I thought there's no way something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting recompense. Whether it be gratitude, praise, or
Yeah, but it's a video game, Joy,
a higher
so
power to approve of me.
we just talk through other logic
Now-
things that don't make sense.
I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd give my life for them. Not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask.
Okay, they didn't eat Gabe. Gabe's alive, guys. Gabe is
Yeah.
alive.
Listen to me.
It's a really
You
old
know
dog
that
now.
biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left.
Okay, now they're out of food.
Thanks for everything. We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You saved me many times.
And now I'm going to eat.
So, thank you.
That's right. He could have been just
And,
bad at
I want
at
to
actually
show you
guessing how
something.
much food they have.
Follow me.
Are you going to the door? Oh, this is not, no, this is the door place.
Transporter's turned on.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
What?
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay behind after they're scanned.
Then,
Are you going to say it's pointless? We're out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand? I'm
Dude,
sure
their
you remember,
consciousness don't go with it, right?
but it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
so you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one body with them.
Ooh.
2 or more people cannot go into a single pod.
All right, parents, who would make that choice?
Not the future.
I'm not a parent, so I
It's
wouldn't
too
know, but I think I
dangerous.
would.
Then, the past.
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009. Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy, and you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
She's gonna
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right?
He's gonna say Delta.
So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta? My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter.
Delta? I like it.
I wonder if there is actually somebody named Delta.
What about
That's a
the
cool
girl?
name.
Oddly enough, I
I kind of want to go off the beaten path when I have
too.
kids with names.
I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name our daughter after her.
Phi. I think it's perfect. It's a wonderful name. Oh, hold on just a minute.
She's gonna put the little things with them.
We gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
Nope. Oh gosh, I was like, where are you writing that? That's gonna fade, by the way. I would have written it on like the
That's...
wrapping,
Phi's
Huh?
brooch.
not their freaking
You're sending it with her?
foot.
Yes. And Delta, I want to give him this.
Yeah,
The
there has to be a
Bluebird
lot of
music
thoughts.
box.
Okay, if I name him this, what the can they say? Can't name him Louis, Screwy Louis. Can't name them anything that ends in ART,
ready?
or it's just going to be something fart.
Let's begin.
You gonna close the pod or what? There you go. Yeah, you're hoping whoever finds the kids will unwrap them and look at their foot that is currently wrapped in a little bundle to know their name. Should have just written it on the freaking blanket. Also, I heard that little that wah, 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 wah sound. It sounds like Johnny Rapper. This is how Superman was sent to Earth, only his was in a pod sent through space. This is through space and time. There's a difference. And see, this is one of the endings, which is pretty cool. The End 2.